Why did you become an HFC member?
It started because I wanted to do golf with Special Olympics, and HFC was the closest team that offered golf to me. And then Heather, the golf coach, told me about Highland Friendship Club and activities that you guys do, and I wanted something to keep me busy.
What do you enjoy about being an HFC member?
I enjoy taking the classes and getting to meet new people and just having fun.
How has HFC helped you connect with new friends?
It helped me meet a lot of people, and I'm not really good at socializing, so HFC helps me be comfortable around people so that I can get to know people in a relaxed setting. I can connect and make friendships over stuff that we find interesting.
Have you ever earned any new skills as an HFC member? If so, what?
I learned a new stuff through the photography class and learning how to take photos with the iPhone and then edit them into where they look really cool. And I learned a lot of stuff through all of the art classes that HFC offers, and the classes through Upstream Arts helps you learn how to communicate with people.
What are your favorite HFC activities and why?
My favorite are cow tipping press and the phone photography classes because that's something that I like doing, and it taught me how to do it in a better way and helped share my writing with a lot of people.
Why should someone become a HFC member?
Because it's a lot of fun and it has all the members are really nice, and it's a good time.
When did you start knitting and why?
I started knitting when I was 12. It was one of our activity time things to do, and the teacher that taught knitting wasn't able to teach me because she just didn't know how to teach the way that I can learn. So I actually learned by watching a bunch of YouTube videos because YouTube doesn't get frustrated with you. You can keep rewinding it. And I just fell in love with it because it's something that keeps my hands busy.
What do you like to knit?
I like to knit, well, for like probably the first 5 to 7 years, I could only knit scarves. And then I was like, I'm getting kind of bored. So I bought a book and I tried to knit in the round, but I found out I knitted too tight. So then I had to practice knitting looser. And so once I got that down, I found out that I really like knitting hats and socks because I have like a million hats because I just like wearing them, and I like knitting socks because my feet are always cold, and so I can make a cool pair of socks that are also warm.
What kind of art do you like to make? What items do you like to use to make your art?
I just like a bunch of different types of art, and I use all kinds of materials. That's why I like taking a lot of classes to kind of combine all the different things I learn and combine it with stuff that I like. I really like watercolor and collage because you can use just about anything for collage. And I like using things that would otherwise be thrown away because I like to recycle. And it's a good thing to just use a lot of different materials in art. I find it's really interesting.
What art shows have you participated in?
Well, I've been in this St. Paul art crawl with a program I used to be involved with called Interact Center. And then this summer, actually, I was in an art show of this called Cliffs Are Poets. And it was at the Northrop King building. It's part of a University of Minnesota Art for All for people with disabilities.
What inspired you to become an artist?
Just kind of everything. My mom always had some creative project for me and my sister to do, especially during the summer when we were kids, because I was constantly getting bored. And just early elementary school, I didn't have an art teacher because my school didn't have money. But then when we moved to Minnesota, I started taking art like every week, and it was a lot of fun. And I found out that I really like playing with different colors and textures, and I can create stuff the way I see it in my head.
I noticed, Nicole, too, you mentioned the Interact Center, and I went online and I saw you have a whole page of art that you're selling on there, right?
Yeah.
How'd you get involved in that? I mean, I think it's really cool that you've been able to kind of become a professional artist.
Yeah, I was riding home on Metro Mobility one day, and I had a painting that I was working on with me, and the driver told me about this place called Interact that he takes a lot of clients to. And so I asked my case manager about it, and then she said I couldn't do it because it was in a different county. But then I got a new case manager, and she's like, oh yeah, you can do it. So I got an interview with them, and I got to participate and go to their day program. And they have all kinds of art supplies for you to work with. And then the goal is to sell your work.
Yeah, I think you have some really fun things online right now. Are you still selling some of that then? Some of your work?